once again, just caught me doing some really light reading. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, my friends, to my last brain cell. You know, I thought I had a question for you guys. It will probably come back later, as it does. For now, we are gonna go ahead and jump right into some good old fashioned pick your poison. I actually remembered my question, so I'm gonna propose it to all of you, and I'm very curious. It's again another serious question. Do you think there's a difference between pretty and beautiful? Right? And if you do, which one do you think weighs more? Like, which of those two words or compliments do you think means more in general, right? Me personally, I think it's pretty. I don't want to go too in depth. I really just want to know, not that card. I really just want to know what you guys think. My friends and I have gotten into some really, really, really good conversations about this. So I'm really curious to know what you guys think as far as which one of those words hold more weight. Which one do you think holds more value? Me personally, I feel that anyone can be beautiful. But personally, not everyone is pretty. That's just me. I'm really curious to know what you guys think, so please leave it in the comments. Anyway, have every day be Monday. Never be able to talk to any of your family members again. Wow. Okay, so it obviously has to be have every day be Monday. But I will say I'm also someone who doesn't like reach out. I'm really, especially as of recent, I've been really horrible about like initiating conversation or being interested in conversation, family, friend, or otherwise. But I can't imagine not being able to talk to my mom, my brother, my cousins, my dad. Yeah, that's not feasible. So I'll take one on the chin because I love you guys, and I'll have every day be a Monday. Oh, it's gonna fucking suck. I can't imagine not having a weekend to look forward to. The things we do for love, bro. Cause yeah. Let me leave it at that. Have every day be a Monday. Cause if I start overthinking it, I might be like, maybe the family is not worth it. I'm joking though. I love my family, so. No, yeah, every day can be a Monday. Let's go ahead and jump to some Wheel of Fun. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Let's see what the wheel is saying today. That wasn't a hard spin at all. Something random. Okay, this is gonna sound like really weird, so like hear me out. When you're reading a book, specifically like a fiction book with like a main character, do you imagine yourself as the main character? Do you imagine yourself as one of the side characters? Do you imagine yourself as like a fly on the wall in the story? Or do you imagine yourself as the narrator? I know that sounds really bizarre, but hear me out. Me personally, I think it depends on what kind of story I'm reading, right? Like I remember reading like Harry Potter, the Hunger Games series, right? Those are books that I kind of felt like I was just like a fly on the wall, like, what these niggas doing? What's going on down there, right? But there are other books that I've read where I felt like the narrator. Like I read, what's that one book called? The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I read that in high school, and for me, I felt like more like the narrator. Like I wasn't like trying to watch all the action. I was just the one to pass on the necessary knowledge. Does that make sense? I don't think I've ever necessarily imagined myself as the main character of a story. Even as I sit here, I'm trying to think back to books that I've read. I'm like, yeah, I'm right there with you. Like, nah, I've never had that kind of moment, but I've been the fly on the wall or the narrator many a time. So I'm really curious to know what role you guys assume when you're reading a book. And again, I feel like it's specifically aimed towards aimed towards fictional books. because that just makes it easier, right? If you're reading an autobiography, I would assume you're not imagining yourself as like Michelle Obama if you're reading her book. So, yeah. But let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, before we rapidly wrap up, I am going to go ahead and pick the very next pizza spot on this Slice of Buffalo tour. Disclaimer, I am still working on the New York City review for YouTube. You know what I mean? The partial review was obviously in the episode from Sunday, but I'm still working on some of the how, if that makes sense, for the NYC review. Just full disclosure. So that's why it's been a delay. So if you're looking for it, it's not there yet. Just give me some time. But anyway, let's go ahead and figure out where we're going next. The names are in the hat. Let's see where we go in this time. Okay. This time we are going to Mustachios. I've never been there before. I think I said that before. Like 99% of these places, I think there might be one or two places in here that I've been before, but 99% of these places, I've never been here. So it's a brand new experience for me. So I'm really looking forward to going to Mustachios on Saturday. Anyway, that's all I got for you. My throat is kind of sore. I don't know why. Actually, I do. Anyway, that's enough of that. Bye, everybody.